Alright, welcome ladies and gentlemen. What a great day to stream, because today we'll probably finish Hellgate London, I believe. I honestly have no idea because don't think I looked up the story on on Google at all. I actually have no idea at all. But well, according to the amount of side quests that we have left, we should be close to the end because there were 5 truths, so 5 acts, and well, I deduce we're close to the end, more or less. So we should be pretty close to the end. But I'm sure the game still has a lot of things to offer. Remember that we still have to finish all of the side quests, the main quest, the main story, and then let me check the sound of the game for a sec. Let me check the sound for a second. See if you can hear the footsteps. That's way too slow, way too low. There we go. I think you can hear it. Yes. What's this? Login immunity. It's because I got killed last time. Okay. There we have the minimap. Perfect. 60 FPS. Seems to be pretty smooth. So let's make it even smoother for all of you. So let me change. Let me put this stream on performance mode. Alright. So we have to finish all of the side quests. Remember that we are going for a 100% completion. The main story quest with the final boss, of course, if it has one. Or the final dungeon, for that matter. Then we have to do the Tokyo maps, because remember those apparently are not present in London 2038. So we'll do the Tokyo maps here, if I can find them, if they are actually here. So we'll play the exclusive Tokyo maps, and after playing the Tokyo maps, we'll do the final analysis of Hellgate London, and then we will play London 2038 as we'll play London 2038 as leisure gameplay format. Alright, so that's pretty much the structure. For those of you who are joining us right now, if you're watching this as a YouTube VOD right now, and for some reason you're watching part number 16, would be this one, of the walkthrough. First of all, thanks for watching all of my analysis. But in the case of this game, we've already analyzed all of the basic gameplay aspects, all of the, let's say, mid-game gameplay aspects, and pretty much everything the game had to offer up until this point. Remember that I've done a 100% completion up until this point. So we've completed our fair share of missions, and I pretty much analyzed everything the game had to basically offer in its current state. Remember, this is vanilla version, and of course we will do the final analysis, but we've already analyzed all of the basic aspects. I always do this recap just in case you are joining us right now. If you want the most in-depth experience of the analysis, I highly suggest you check out the previous VODs. Not because they are mine, but because if you are truly interested in this game, there I analyzed the game step by step. Kind of like how, for example, how the level design influences the gameplay mechanic, and you can see as I describe it, you can see in the gameplay how that translates to the gameplay, how the level design influences the gameplay mechanics, the balance between the usage of potions and the leveling and difficulty curve of the game, which is something that, as I always say, that ruined the original version of Kingdoms of Amalur. The different stats, the inventory, how the gameplay rotation works, the percentage of recycling of the environment, let's say how much the game recycles the environment, enemy variety, objective variety, um, soundtrack, physics, the graphics, pretty much everything. Pretty much everything. I've been analyzing the game continuously for 16 days. That's why I tell you, not because it's my analysis, but if you truly want an in-depth review and analysis of the game, I highly suggest you check out my VODs. Besides, I am doing a 100% completion, and I think it's pretty much the only gameplay with a 100% completion, because doing all of the side quests, even in this vanilla version, not only takes a lot of time, but also it can be tedious for those of you who are for players who aren't used to early 2000s mechanics. In my case, it's not a problem, because think about it like this: I play offline MMORPGs, reverse engineered locally on my PC, and I get a lot of fun and I get entertained by doing that. So I am used to the early 2000s game mechanics and structures. So think about it like that. I enjoy playing World of Warcraft missions on my own offline, so for me this game is heaven. But I can understand that a lot of people, especially those who are used to the structure, the side quest structure of the 8th generation, the 7th generation of consoles, the 9th generation that we are currently in. I can understand that it can get tedious, and if you just want the game to do the main story quest, well, it can be tedious. But well, I am sure most of the ones watching right now, all of you, you are all veterans and you enjoy early 2000s mechanics. So that's not a problem. But well, just so you have all of that in mind, I always do this short recap for those of you who may be joining us right now. Before we begin, of course, before we begin, a huge thanks to my 11th and 12th YouTube subscribers from the bottom of my heart. I always thank those of you who subscribe to the YouTube channel, because I know a lot of people watch my streams as YouTube bots. So thanks to both of you from the bottom of my heart that you too recently subscribed to the YouTube channel. Right? Thanks to all of the followers of the channel, of course, always, and anyone in general who may have taken the time to watch even a second of my analysis. I appreciate it deeply. I deeply appreciate it. Right, so thanks to those of you who watch the content as bots over at YouTube from the bottom of my heart. All right, so because Twitch only keeps my bots for 7 days. 7 days. All right. What do we have to do now? We have 3 missions, all of them at the same spot, if I remember correctly. King William Street, Thread Needles, something like that. Or was it Mark Lane Approach? Let me see here. So Mark Lane Approach, Mark Lane Station, Liverpool Approach, and Liverpool Street Station. Right, so we have 4 dungeons, one inside of the other. Alright, I remember I got killed here last time. Yeah. Okay, so once again, thanks to the 11th and 12th subscribers of the YouTube channel from the bottom of my heart. I'm always thankful for those of you who watch my streams as YouTube bots. I know a lot of you watch my streams as bots, both on Twitch and YouTube. So thanks from the bottom of my heart. Alright, so yeah, I remember last time we got killed here. It's a pretty crowded dungeon. We have 4 dungeons ahead of us. If we die, we have to begin all over again. So let's hope I don't die. Let's hope I don't mess up like I did last time. I remember, yes, there are Blade Slayers. Need to be careful because those can, as you can see, stun me. That's how they killed me last time. But not this time. I need to ensure I dispatch these guys. Alright, if I remember correctly, we had a lot of... Well, not a lot, but we had some Palladiums, so... Damn. Yeah, you can. I guess you can see why I got killed last time. Quickly. Yeah. I bet you can see why I got killed last time, so I better be careful. We need to be patient. This will be a long and slow process because we have 4 dungeons, one inside of the other. And these guys are of pretty high level. Quickly. It'll be Death Trap. There we go. Now we should be able to dispatch them. Good. I'm out of mana. In this case, out of power. Remember that in this game, mana is called power. Okay. So 8 out of 12. Okay. 8 out of 12. Just in case you're wondering, those explosions are because of my body armor and also my weapon. My weapon has a pretty minuscule, pretty small percentage, extremely small, of triggering that shock explosion. But since it's every time I deal damage, every time I hit an enemy, it gets exponentially. There we go. There's a charged cell there. Damn. Okay. All right. That's 9. And we need 3 more. Okay. Oh, I better be careful. I need to be careful with these Slayers because, as you could see, they can stun me, and there's an epic one there. Oh no. No. Yeah. Well, here you can see how dangerous this can be. This is something I've analyzed, in fact. That's why I told you to watch the... That's why I suggested you watch the previous streams, because this is something that I've been discussing a lot. The game somehow manages to force you to be on your toes, regardless of how good your level or armor may be, because you can be stunned or muted in this game. And being muted in this game means you cannot use potions. Not only that, you cannot use your spells, or in this case, abilities. So yeah, pretty much You need to either preemptively use your potions. What, they're healing? Is it me or they're healing? And well, that's pretty much the idea. You can be stunned and killed in a matter of seconds. Which is a pretty clever way of... in which the game... It's a pretty clever way that the developers found so the game would... Oh, here you can see. Yeah, I got killed. It's a pretty clever way that the developers found to force you to be on your toes, because otherwise, I've said this countless times, it's extremely positive that the farming in the game isn't brain dead like in most MMORPGs. Think about something like WoW and how the low level dungeons. I've repeated this countless times, that's why I am no longer analyzing the game, but, well, for those of you who may be joining us right now, in World of Warcraft, think about World of Warcraft and a low level dungeon. I mean, not a low level dungeon, a low level zone in general, with common mobs. The farming is brain dead, pretty much, but in this game, as you can see, regardless of how good your gear, your build may be, you still need to be careful, because if you are stunned... What? They're recovering health or what? Regenerating, yes. One of them recovers health. The rare slayer. Okay. I need to kill the other one first then. Damn. Damn, see, I'm muted now. They are not only stunning me, but they are also muting me. Damn. Well, as you can see, there's pretty much nothing you can do at all. Consider that also, in this game, you cannot respect your skill tree, so be ready. It's better to plan your build ahead of time, before beginning the game, but well, I didn't know about that. So, yeah. So, I first need to take out... There we go, one dead, and now the other one which heals itself. There we go. Not so tough without your friends. What? Oh, it completely regenerated health. Incredible. What? Oh, come on. There we go, that was a pretty pesky monster. See, for example, that's an advanced gameplay mechanic. I think it's the first enemy that I've encountered that could regenerate health so quickly. Damn, it's so hot in here. Yes, yes. What are you gonna do? Now, where I live, we are entering the spring. Well, we're in the middle of the spring. We're actually about to enter summer, in fact. So yes, sorry. I've been enduring winter for a lot of months, and it's now my turn to enjoy the summer. Sorry for those of you who are experiencing the cold winter over there in Europe and North America. Now it's our turn to enjoy a bit of summer, a bit of the summer, with a folding chair, and not those cold winters. No, 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 no. Alright, we've got a random dungeon in here. I think I did this No, but it was Elite Passageway. Yeah, but it was kind of like a treasure passageway last time. I think we did this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did this last time, so I think I'm not doing this time. Yeah, no. No, let's go straight for Mark Lane approach here. No, because I think I did a treasure passageway exactly at this very same spot last time. Yeah. Besides, we have 4 dungeons ahead of us. It's not like we'll be bored. There we go. One more charged cell. There we go. Extremely lucky. 12 out of 12. Amazing. 13. Good. We don't need one more. Is it me or they are draining my mana? My power with their attacks? There we go. I cannot imagine how tough this would be without shield penetration, because if you don't have shield penetration, pretty much you first have to deplete their all of their shields before even dealing damage to them. So yeah, always have some shield penetration with you. There we go. I wouldn't stand there. It's full. So close to the environmental damage. There we go. So yes, we are entering the summer here, so good. Sorry, it was our turn. It is now our turn to enjoy Mark Lane Station. There we go. We finished the first dungeon. See, it wasn't that bad. Only 22 minutes. Yeah, the main problem was were those three blade slayers. I mean, that one that could regenerate health was pretty wild. I should have done this. Hellbores, there we go. Perfect timing, perfectly calculated. Careful, those explode. And these ones do as well, apparently. Let's clear the area. Oh, careful with that one. That one explodes. How's the inventory? Oh, good. Good, I still have some more room. Anyone else? Okay, so this is pretty much the transition between Act 4 and Act 5. So this is precisely where the difficulty spikes begin. For those of you who have been watching my streams, you know that these transitions are kind of like pretty much the worst difficulty spikes. Passageway. Yeah, my damage isn't bad. It's just that I don't see any passageway there. Though. Can you see it? Ah, yeah. I can see it. I can see it. It's just that it's in the middle of a pitch black section. Oh, I think I've never been to a passageway like this. These are kind of like random dungeons. I mean, we've been in dungeons like this with this structure, but not passageways like this. Damn, it's these guys again. Level 25, and we are what? Level 27 or what? Thanks. Yes, my armor also makes those explosions. It also produces those explosions. Analyzers. Charged cells, I need those. Large health injectors. Okay, we move this over here. We move this over here. We will destroy this. It takes up way too much space. And we'll grab the rare quality items. So you'll go here. You here. You'll go here. You'll go here. Yeah. Not too much of a difference. What's that? Ah, it's another torso armor. Alright. Yeah, those... Okay. No, we should do this instead. If we do this... if we do this, we should be able to fit... Right, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I actually have 6. It's just that I didn't organize them properly. But I have 6. We'll do this then. The quest item there. Those 2 extra analyzers there. This. Like this. Like this. And there we go. Oh! Yeah, my damage is okay. I remember last time we created a new sniper, a new automatic rifle. I mean, we didn't create it. I managed to enchant my new automatic rifle. Well, as you could see, at least with all of those deaths from before, you can see that I don't edit my streams. So you have the raw experience. I hate it when walkthroughs and gameplays, I'm talking about YouTube, when they heavily edit, perfect, when they heavily edit the gameplay, because I mean, it's not a real experience. It's not the real experience. You're watching a streamed gameplay in which the streamer only shows what he thinks is right. No, you have to show the complete experience, even if you are killed 1,000 times. I mean, people who have no patience to watch the whole stream if you are killed sometimes, they simply won't have the patience to watch the rest of the gameplay. That's pretty much all there is to it. If you don't have the patience to watch a raw gameplay without edits, you pretty much won't have any patience to watch a 100% completion gameplay or anything like that, for that matter. Pretty much any game, any RPG with a 40 plus story. What's wrong with this? Don't tell me it crashed. Oh my god, today's not my day. It crashed, I believe. Don't crash. Why? We were doing so good. Hello? Well, this thing just crashed. Pretty much. If I could only access this, can I access the... There we go, the task manager. I don't know why it crashes from time to time. It's absolutely random. But well, it never happened to me at the beginning of the stream. Ah, I see the problem. I think. I think I see the problem. Let's just stop this thing. I believe I see the problem. Don't you worry. I believe I see the problem. I believe I see the problem. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. I believe I see the problem. Here. So, yeah, I had a program open which was consuming a lot of memory. My bad. So, let's do this again. Let's open this and let's hope it doesn't. Let's hope it doesn't crash. Ah, what do we have here? In the meantime, don't worry. Don't worry. In the meantime, I think I see a dirty bot. Yeah. Well, while you load, uh, wait, because... Alright, there we go. Don't worry. We're back. Damn. Well, it crashed, but at least I managed to complete the mission right before that. Don't worry, I don't think it'll crash again because... Alright, my inventory is full. My bad. I don't think it'll crash again because it was a program consuming all of the memory, so it was way too much. What do we have here? Only 4 mods, not what I'm looking for. Wind Hopper Fire. No, this is for the Summoner. No, well, at least it gave me a chance to sell my stuff. The crash. Blah 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 blah. Let's identify the properties. This one could be. Let's do that. Let's sell these analyzers. Stamina. No. Blah blah blah. This one's not for us. This is the story quest. Good. The story quest item. Right. Got this. There we go. Let's complete this mission. There we go. Do you have any more quests for me? Yes. Looks like the game still has some more side quests right before the end. Last gig. Well, as you can see, they are the... I think we are looking at the last side quests of the game. Pretty much. Amara wants you to feel 2 flesh tombs on Liverpool approach. Well, anyways, see why you should always grab all of the side quests in this game before going to the dungeons, before venturing to the dungeons, because anyways you'll have to go that way. Alright. Sadly, they must have respawned here or not? Yes, they respawned. Oh my god, the game certainly hates me. Crashing right when I'm about to... We were about to enter the second dungeon. Hey, look at this. The shape also changed, so it was also random. We've already done this dungeon, so I'll try to skip as many fights as I can. This is Mark Lane approach, right? Yes. What? Ah, interesting gameplay mechanic. So once I kill a monster, another one randomly spawns from its corpse. Okay. Wait, this is Mark Lane approach, Mark Lane station, Liverpool approach, Liverpool Street station. Oh, good. Yes, it's just that the shape is random in this case. What? Okay. Let's proceed. We've already completed this dungeon before the crash. So there we go. When you see that explosion, it's because my automatic rifle is triggering it. Oh, but when you see the fire explosion, it's because I am being attacked. And the armor triggered it instead of the weapon. Pretty much I have two explosions. This one, the electric explosion when I deal damage, and a second defense, which is the fire explosion when I get hit. They're pretty much my two defenses. But I only have a it would be 6%. So I'm still squishy. Though once I can equip those shoulder pads, once I level up, well, I don't think I'll have enough stats enough strength, I believe. It was either a strength or stamina. Now I'll check it. Once I can equip those shoulder pads... Oh, pretty good loot. Oh my god. The Blade Slayers. Oh, I'll need more power for this. Though, this could play to my advantage. Let's wait. Wait for the Napalm Strike. And we'll combine it with Beacon. And there we go, perfect. Perfectly executed. I love it when it works like that. Works like a charm. Yes, definitely. The dungeon structure is totally random in this case. You know, I was in that because a lot of the dungeons don't change their shape. But this one did, 100%. Some of them do, some of them don't. Wait. These ones. Once I can equip these ones, I'll have 45 armor, plus 42, and plus 5 to all attributes. Stamina. I need stamina. It will be absolutely amazing. That'll be much, much harder to kill. So we need to work. We need to work hard for that extra level. I think with 1 or 2 more levels, I'll be able to equip those. If I can equip those, it'll be much more difficult to kill me because even if they deplete my shield, the armor will still dampen the damage. The overall damage I suffer, which is pretty much my main weakness, because as you can see, my damage is keeping up pretty well. I deal enough damage, it's just that I cannot take a lot of hits. It's pretty much my weakness. And with that extra armor combined with those defensive explosions that I have, oh well. I think it'll be more than enough to finish the game, pretty much. I don't know how much longer the game will be, but we're close to the end. There we go. Never stay close to oxygen tanks if you are a mob in this game. There we go. There you could see the fire explosion when I was hit. Huh, another one. I was pretty lucky. I think that one only has a 2% chance of triggering. Nice. The soundtrack is improving from time to time. Though I would have added a much more consistent soundtrack to the game. That's one of the flaws it has. Alright, we're back on track. Just took me some more minutes. But well, anyways, consider that we are getting experience, and I need to equip those shoulder pads. So we are actually not wasting our time as long as we are gathering experience. As long as we get XP, we are not wasting time. Alright, we are shocked. Damn those shock Felbors. They are so pesky. What's that? Felbor Brute? I think I've never seen that. Alright, it spawns more of them. I see explosions here. I wonder if I'll ever get a talent in which I can keep my... I don't know if you've noticed, but when I root in place, my stance gives me a tremendous advantage. There should be a way to magnificently execute it. See, I've improved, even if I got killed a lot some minutes ago. But I've improved. Careful, that one explodes. Better not get close to it. They deal tremendous damage. A tremendous amount of damage. Antitoxin injector. Let me see the inventory. Let me see this. No, I want to check my skill tree. There should be... There should be a talent which actually allows you to... Requires level 30. Ah, wait. Wait, if these talents are level 30... And... If these talents are level 30, that means the game will last up until level 30, and we're still 26. So, looks like we still have not a long way to go, but a bit more. Sniper. Special scope and activate this skill, put the environment into sniper mode. Rate of fire and rate of use of skills and rate of skill use decreased by 50%. Missile velocity, blah 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 blah. 150. And I currently have 45. Range increased by 60. Yeah, but damage, weapon, and what's decreased here? Armor. Ah, well, armor is decreased by 50%. Yeah. See, there was a reason why I didn't pick that talent. Why I hadn't picked that talent. Alright, there. Alright, we're already at Mark Lane Station. Alright, and there's the objective, the first objective. Well, we've got a bit of an accident with that crash, but well. Hey, look at that. Move. Not enough. Damn. Now it's my turn to do a napalm strike, not yours. Alright. As you can see, those 3 icons there, I get 3 bonuses when I root in place. But the problem is that there should be a talent which actually allows you to move at least slowly while activating that stance. That would pretty much fix all of the issues of this class. They are draining my power. They are draining mana. Damn. And they are muting me. No. Careful. Those surprise spawns are pretty much the stample broker. Hey, I've never been here. This is a new station information. It's pretty much a new environment. I never seen it. But well, this is my objective apparently. Or not. No, this guy will give us a mission. Broker. Dandy. Or Dande. It's like Dende from Dragon Ball Z. Who am I is unimportant. I shall be your broker. Don't get comfortable. Yeah, this is an extra side quest. But well, we are going for a 100% completion, so don't get comfortable. Yours will be a short visit. No one lingers long in this place. What on earth is this guy doing here? For me, you will provide a service. For you, I'll provide a chance. Go now to Charing Cross Approach and carve the flesh from fanged ravagers. God, I mean, that's so random. What on earth? I don't have the slightest idea where we are. What on earth? Alright, it's the second dungeon. But well, this guy gave us a side quest in the middle of the dungeon. That's so unusual for this game. Nice try. But this time I was ready. I was so fast they couldn't mute me. Alright, you've got a nice cozy place here. Sadly, it's in the middle of a dungeon. I wouldn't... Hey, it's a shocking relic. Maybe that one is good. 7% electricity damage, not bad. For a common property item. So, we just received a quest, a side quest in the middle of a dungeon. That's so unusual of this game. Alright. I love how the game forces you to get close and risk getting killed. Alright. This is pretty much the Exodus. The Exodus dungeon. I love it when those sparks explode from my body in this game. Because it tells me that regardless of how slight the chance may be, it can happen. Because I think it's a 2% chance of that triggering. No, that one is 8. 6% of electric damage. And then this one has a 2% of fire exploding spikes. This one electric discharge, this one exploding spikes. Okay. I've got no more room, sadly. But this is not properly organized. Here, this. Ta 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 ta. There we go. Alright, we are venturing into the unknown. The second dungeon. Yes, Mark Lane Station. I don't see anyone, but we should remain alert. Alright, we have to go downstairs. God damn it. They must be on the upper floor and their shadows appear here. God damn it, that's... You can see it, right? There's the shadows of some howlers that are up there. Let's confirm it. I know, they're here. No, they're here. Alright, careful, one of them is legendary. But you could see the shadows there, damn, that's a... that's such a huge bug. Careful. Whoa. Now this is what I call lucky. Where are those guys coming from? I don't know, but I need to be careful. If we die, we have to restart at the first dungeon, and I'm not doing that. I'm not letting that happen. Quickly. What's that? Automatic rifle with 7 mods. Wow. Wow. This one may even be better than the one I have. I know. It's a 1-star. Alright, but it's pretty uncommon. I'll keep that one. I'll then compare the base damage. But now's not the time. Come on, we have a lot of rare loot. In here, health injector. As small as you see that these guys are, they can surround you and deal a lot of damage. One thing's for sure, they are dropping amazing loot. We got almost full rare loot. Damn, pretty good. Remember, in this game I cannot save. If I die, I have to start at the beginning of the dungeon. It's interesting, this structure of creating one dungeon inside of the other. Ah, we're out of range. Oh, a vortex rogue. Should be careful. Better to take that thing out before... Alright, the detection range didn't work. Ah, the detection range of this guy is broken. Yeah, there it is. Careful with these guys, they deal a lot of damage. They are actually snipers, though they don't look like it. Mark lane approach? No. Next stop should be Liverpool approach. Charing Cross, that one is the dungeon in which I'll need to backtrack. Liverpool approach. Alright, Liverpool approach. We should simply push because all of our missions are now in Liverpool approach. Alright, let's get a foothold here. Amazing. Alright. Careful. Okay. We are in the belly of the beast. The 3rd dungeon, and we have 2 missions to complete here. We have to complete 2 missions in here. 3rd dungeon, Liverpool approach. Fallen Felbors, killed in Liverpool approach, 1 out of 17. Just in case, I will open a portal, but I remember that even if I open a portal here, it didn't open. Even if I open a portal here, not all of the portals allow you to go back. There we go. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. I'll never be able to understand that. Good. The napalm strike combined with that should be pretty good. Damn, they're pretty tough. They survived the napalm strike. Oh, oh god. Good. Damn. This place is crawling with blade slayers. God damn it. Alright, let's wait for napalm strike. This is... There we go. That one is in range. That should attract the others. Alright, they're not blade slayers, they are snipers, actually. They're actually snipers. Careful, I see an orbile up there. Careful, because I don't know if that one regenerates their shields or what, but it does something with that stupid beam of... There we go. It didn't spawn any polyps. Good. Let's use the terrain to our advantage. There we go. I think I see some... Amazing. There were some barrels. Yeah, but their shots are pretty slow. I can actually dodge them. It's better to dodge in this case rather than root in place. Some of them travel faster, some of them travel slower. Remember that in this game, what was it called? Travel speed of the bullets. Missile velocity, in this case. Missile velocity is a stat actually in this game. How fast you your shots land on the enemy. That's so RPG, kind of like timing the speed of the bullets of every weapon. That's so RPG. All right, I can see a white portal. Careful, that one must be filled with very powerful monsters. Hey, we have 60 large health injectors. That's good, that's a good sign, because I began with 58, I believe. And I got killed a lot of times, and we're still at 60, and I didn't buy any. That's good, that means our stats are on point, are keeping up. For the time being, at least. I think I see one of the objectives there. Or what? Orville, Chimeradon. There we go. Nice. No. Muted. There we go. Though I was pretty fast and I managed to trigger the potion. Alright, this one has to go down first. Alright, I was surrounded. Alright, I see. There are a lot of blind spots there. Nice. Alright, then we'll try attacking these guys first. I don't have a lot of room here, but with an napalm strike we should be able to take him out. There we go, one dead, two dead, and that last guy. Alright, there we go. 3 out of 17, good. Okay, let's disengage and now dispatch these two. Yeah, but see how the level design can totally change the gameplay mechanics. This dungeon, I know it's random, but someone at least designed this specific this specific set. 1 out of 2. Good. So we need another tomb, another flesh tomb, and we're good to go. That if I think about like this, see how something as simple as this is so interesting. If I would simply come over here, I would be targeted by those snipers and the ones in here, and I would get killed. If I hadn't retreated, I would have most probably got killed. See how interesting, how the level design influences the gameplay mechanics. It's so amazing. And I also have no room to maneuver and dodge the bullets, which are extremely slow. But even though they are extremely slow, the fact that I have no room actually forced me to retreat. Though I know those things, we usually take them for granted, but they are extremely important because they can totally change the the gameplay mechanics, and you need to have the brilliant mind of designing the level design, of creating a level design which actually um, makes those gameplay mechanics exponentially better. See, for example, here the pathfinding is broken just because of the fact that I'm standing on this torch. But if I do this, they automatically detect me and they are coming for me. See, for example, those things are extremely interesting. Because if I remember correctly, in this game, um, according to what the why is the frame rate at 140? That only happened once. Well, we are not closing the game right now. Oh well. Well, yeah, my fans will. I'll have to increase the speed of my fans. I don't know why, but sometimes the game. This is so curious. Sometimes the game randomly increases the frame rate. I know that for you it's 60 FPS regardless of what I do because of the stream. The game was locked at 60 FPS, though it had the option of going all the way up to 140 to going unlimited, pretty much unlimited. 140 is the limit of my monitor, but it's pretty much unlimited. And this is the second time it happens to me, and it happens after the game crashes, and when I have the second monitor, um, when I have the second monitor um, turned on. It has to do with that for some reason. Oh well. At least it'll be even smoother than the previous parts of the gameplay, this one. Because even if it's 60 for you, it's not. It'll be smoother. Because even if it's 60, uh, the the movements will be much smoother. Even if it's the stream. Well, I mean, this is so weird because I tried to unlock the frame rate of this game and I couldn't. But this has happened to me sometimes with some games. It's not the first time that the game would work at a locked 60 FPS with one monitor, but with two monitors it randomly gets unlocked. Pretty weird. But it's not the first time it happens to me. I cannot remember in which game it happened to me, but it has happened. Of that I'm sure. That the game will jump to 100. You can see it in the flames. The flames are much smoother than 60 FPS. Well, pretty much everything, but well, since the stream is going at 60, it'll be a bit more difficult for you to perceive it, but anyways, you should be able to do so, because even if it's 60 FPS, the internal, let's say the internal game engine should be smoother. For example, the animations of the flames. I mean, you won't look it at, you won't be able to perceive the 140, but it will look like, it'll look much smoother than 60, even if it's the stream. God, I mean, this is so weird. It's the second time it happens to me with this game, and it has happened to me before with other games, that when I'm streaming, it actually triggers the unlocked frame rate, but when I'm just using one monitor, it's only 60 FPS. Damn, if you don't mind, I'll leave the number there for some time, because this is pretty interesting. It's a great opportunity to see. Damn. I better not lose focus. Here, we're about to reach the 4th dungeon. Look at that. The animations soak a lot of the FPS. Consider that this is a game from 2007, and I'm using a pretty juicy, a pretty powerful GPU. Just in case you are wondering, no, they are not in SLI. They are kind of like separated. I use the second one for the stream and other purposes. I mean, the second one renders the second screen, and this one renders this screen. So I would take some load of the first one. While it's not a huge improvement, I've seen that it actually helps the stream. That's why you see that even though I'm streaming with a single PC, my stream is smooth. Generally, professionals use 2 PCs, but in this case what I do is removing a bit of the load from the first GPU. Even if it's a little, it helps achieve that those smooth 60 FPS. But in this case, it's because of the second screen. I don't know what happens that when some games are... It's a pretty weird issue that I'm unable to explain technically. But some games that should work with a 60 FPS lock, though they are meant to... You are meant to be able to unlock them, but you can't. Eventually they will... Damn, this is a trap. We are surrounded by snipers all over the place. Even we have them up there. Alright, so first let's kill those guys up there. First I need to kill those. The thing is, I'm unable to... There we go, damn. There we go. Damn, I hate these traps. I've died countless times because of the... Look at the frame rate. See how it drops when the graphical effects come into play. And I'm using a 3080, and this game is from 2007, so imagine. And actually, well, yes, I'm streaming at the same time, but think that I have a second GPU rendering the second monitor, which actually isn't a monitor, it's a TV. So, yes, I use my console TV as my second monitor. Yeah, I should have a second monitor, but well, where I live, that's not an option. They are extremely expensive. I could get this one before they close the imports, so yeah. I use my TV as my second monitor. My 1080p TV. The one I use for my Xbox 360 and my PS3. In fact, someday I should also grab a video capture card so I can show you a lot of things that I have over there in my PS3 and my Xbox 360. Trust me, once I show you, if I am ever able to show you, I don't know if I'll ever be able to, because I need to buy a capture card and that's extremely expensive in my country. But because they are not produced here and you have to import them, yes, I know, as crazy as it sounds, video capture cards are difficult to find here. They're extremely expensive, just like cameras. That's why I have a 720p camera. They are specific products because of how shitty my third world countries are. But well, that's the thing. Since imports are somehow, let's say, forbidden, they're not forbidden, they are limited. I mean, you can, but you are charged, let's say, 3 times the original price because there's no official distribution. Always be careful if your country closes the official distribution of some product. Be careful, because that's a terrible sign. Terrible sign. Because it means that they are trying to close the economy to kind of like create a monopoly themselves, of course. So yeah, always be careful with that. When they tell you, no, but we don't want foreign products or those things, be extremely careful, because that means they are closing the economy. That can only mean one thing, and that means that they are closing the economy. When they don't let some specific products, especially technology, when they don't want to let, when they don't want to import them, when they close the imports, be extremely careful, because that person is pretty much, that person pretty much wants to create a monopoly. So well, yeah. So since I'm using a second GPU for the monitor, it shouldn't be that much. So it's amazing that a game from 2007 can actually drop frames on my 3080. Though the load is 37%, 35, 34, 37, 36. That's a problem that should be addressed. The game should be able to use 100%. When a game doesn't use 100% of the GPU, it's not perfectly optimized. You can see that a game is perfectly optimized when it uses 100% of the GPU. In this case, because of the dated graphics, it will never use 100%, but it should be able to kind of like sustain 141 regardless of the graphical effects. So yeah, it's almost well optimized, I would say, because it's actually pushing beyond 100%, 100 FPS, but it doesn't get a consistent 141, which would be the maximum. Because if you have extra horsepower, I mean, and I have with a 3080, even if I'm streaming, if you have extra horsepower, the GPU usage should skyrocket. It should be, instead of 37, 40, maybe it should be something like, let's say, 55, 60, and it should sustain a consistent 141 FPS. Anyways, for you it must be extremely smooth because it has a G-Sync on top of it. So, trust me, if you're kind of like on the fence, if you should get a G-Sync monitor or a TV or whatever, go for a G-Sync monitor. Even if it's older, even if the model is older. Once you try G-Sync, there's no coming back from that. There's no coming back from that. I don't know. I just pray every day that my monitor keeps working for a lot of years, because once it stops working, if it ever stops working, I won't be able to get another one. I'll pretty much have to move to another country to get another one, because of the fact that the that the imports are closed. So yeah, in my shitty third world country. So I should always protect this monitor with my life. So yeah, because I pretty much won't be able to get another one with G-Sync like this. See, those are the dangers of living in a third world country. I still can't grab it. But well. But yes, if you can, if you live in a real country, a normal country, get a monitor with G-Sync. Even if it's older than the one you are planning to get. Because with G-Sync, even 60 FPS will look extremely smooth. Of course, not as smooth as 140, but it will look extremely smooth, and you will be pretty pleased with the result. You can trust me or not, but that's reality. Even games that have a 60 FPS lock, for example, I've tried. See what you can do to. There's something you can do to try this out. You can grab a Super Nintendo or a Sega Genesis emulator, because those games are pretty much locked at 60 FPS. Or grab any game, any PC game. If you cannot think about a PC game which has a 60 FPS lock, grab a Super Nintendo. Damn, my voice. I'm running out of voice here. Grab a Super Nintendo. I think I've killed them all. I can drink some water now. Grab a Super Nintendo or a Sega Genesis emulator. Grab one of those, because all of the games are at 60 FPS, or at least 99% of them. And you will see that even at 60 FPS with 2D animations, with 2D graphics, they will look extremely smooth, unless the animations aren't properly programmed. For example, the case of Super Metroid. If you've been paying close attention, if you played Super Metroid and you've been paying close attention. This is a dead end. Okay. When you fire the arm cannon, Samus's arm cannon, you'll see that the animation is extremely sluggish. It's extremely bad, but not because of the frame rate or anything. It's because the animation wasn't properly, the internal clock or something like that is not properly, the animation is not properly done. That's why in that case there's a special solution which not a lot of people know about, which is downloading a custom version that the community fixed. For example, they fixed the animation for that and a lot of bugs and those things. It's you just Google Super Metroid Redux if you're doing a new run of Super Metroid. Super Metroid Redux will fix most of the issues. The same for A Link to the Past Redux. The problem with that one is that Link's hair will actually be blonde, as it's supposed to be. as it was canonically supposed to be, but because of technical limitations, they went with pink. So in my case, I love it. I think it's a huge improvement having the real blonde hair instead of pink. But well, for some people, they like the original, the OG pink hair. But I don't like it. And well, see, for example, now it's at 141, which is pretty much the limit of my monitor. As you can see, that with these small effects, it doesn't get, that's pretty much within expected parameters, 139, 140. But you could see that the game engine would drop, although it would make it drop all the way down to, I don't know, 80, 90, and that's a lot for a game from 2007. And it's not because the game has some kind of like out of this world graphics. It has pretty good graphics, but no, it's because Hanabisoft didn't optimize it 100% perfectly. If you play, for example, if you played The Witcher 3, The Witcher 3 it's kind of like perfectly optimized. You'll see that if you have a 141 refresh rate monitor, they are actually 144, but you should always cap it at 141. You'll see that The Witcher 3, the game engine is perfectly programmed and the game is perfectly optimized because it forces the GPU, it ramps it up to 100% usage. See, this is the usage of my GPU. See that this game is not using, it has kind of like a limitation in which the game won't use more than 40% of the GPU, regardless of the horsepower. It's better to use a bit more of horsepower and maintain and sustain a 140 and sustain the maximum, pretty much the maximum frame rate, instead of dropping the GPU's usage and not keeping 141. Though I would say this is pretty good because most of the time it's 141. Alright, we've reached the 5 act, so I'll stop this. I'll stop the technical discussion. Sorry, these things absolutely amaze me. It's pretty good. It's 100. It could remain at 141. Is this the last station? Oh, there's no light in here. Yes, I think we've reached Act 5. We did it. Alright, we did the... Nah, they were 3 dungeons, not 4. They were 3 dungeons. Hey, pretty good. Pretty nice touch. I always highlight these. They pay the respects to their most successful guilds. The Survivors of London recognized Templar richest US guild. Stonehenge Chronicles. Here we have the same guild. Here's another guild, European in this case, richest European. Alright, now I feel at home. Now I feel like in a third world country. Sorry if the joke was a bit cruel, but I live in a third world country, so I can do it without fear of of feeling bad. Now I feel like in a third world country in which you randomly get the you randomly get your lights turned off because of the shortage of electricity. Though now where I live, I must admit that it's been 3 years since the last electricity shortage. It's been 3 years. I must admit it. I must admit it. See, even I am fair with those things. But yeah, previously to 2015, I would get electricity shortages kind of like every month, pretty much. Pretty much it was a disaster. It was pretty much a disaster, but well, now at least that part got fixed. Well, we have to turn in the previous quests, but first let me revise the loot. All right. I'll continue checking that in the meantime because I thought it was the final section of the dungeon. 117 and 7 mods. I believe, ladies and gentlemen, that people, I believe that we just scored the very weapon that's gonna save us. Evoker Summoner, Shield, we don't need it. Blade Master, Guardian Blade Master. Why is it that the Guardian and the Blade Master get all of the cool designs for the helmets? I mean the ones used in the artworks and promotions for the game. Oh, right. Sniper pistol. I'm beginning to wonder what that may be. Sniper pistol. But it must be pretty slow. And besides, I don't think any of them can beat this beast right here. Looks like we're looking at the next generation of automatic rifles here. Good. Well, let's see what we have in here. Critical damage ban of 34. Nothing out of the ordinary. Well, at least you can see. You could see why I complain so much about my country. No official. Think of it like this: when there's no official distribution of any of things, the scalpers come in, and I I I I I know you must think that in your country there are scalpers, but no, you have no idea what the true meaning of scalping is. True scalping means there's no official distribution of a product in your country, let's say the PlayStation 5 or the Nintendo Switch, so the scalpers actually buy them either in the US or the European Union most of the time, and then they resell them here for a totally different price. And I mean totally different. I know that you have kind of like OG scalpers over there in the US and the European Union that that they kind of like they program bots and they buy products from the factory, and they kind of like then resell them at a pretty high price. But trust me, it can be much worse. It can be what I just described. 156. Damn, the base. Yeah, but this one is enchanted. Careful, because this one's enchanted. I wonder if this one enchanted what the base damage will be, because I believe the base damage of this one. Careful, those numbers are pretty weird. Besides, the slots in this one are amazing. They're just like the automatic rifle I was using previously to this one. Let's see if I have. It would be how much is it? The augmentation. Of course, we are not adding a rare property. 2700 exactly. So I think I can enchant it. Yeah, I can enchant it to maximum. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Damn, 149. This one 156. But it has one less mod. So 6% chance to relay electric discharge when it kills an. Yeah, but it's not useful at all. And the other ones are not useful at all. Let's see what this one got. Toxic grenade, bomber bot. Critical chance bonus 2%. That's pretty good. What are those? Wait. Bomber bot. What's that? Smackdown. I never used this. I'm so stupid. Toxic grenade. Should be able to use that instead. Wait. So it's a bit slower, but It has one more mob, and it has that bomber bot, which I wonder what it does. Careful. So we have the toxic grenade. Bomber bot. Bomber bot. What's this? It must not be for my class. I never tried this smackdown. "40 seconds, 40 seconds. But yeah, I'll remove that. Otherwise, I'll do the whole stream with that. Well, you could see that for some weird reason, don't think that it'll work for you. It just works when you use two monitors, apparently, and you restart the game. I don't know. It's so weird, the game engine of this game. It has a 60 FPS lock most of the time. Shield generator retrolift 1. I don't know what that may be. Toxic grenade, bomber bot. This. And with this one, I can use this smackdown. It must be pretty good because it's kind of like the improved version of Napalm Strike. But I simply don't have enough. Enhanced by items. What's this? Skill synergy. Items. Skill synergy. Elemental attack strength, full precision. Well. But this one accepts one more mob. One more mob can basically affect my... It can attack my basic attacks, which are... Let me try something, because... Let me compare something, because this is pretty delicate. So this one accepts a relic, and this one accepts a fuel battery. Let me check my stash, because if I have a good fuel battery... 62 ignite attack strength, for example, we should take these into account. Or, well... And we're going to remove the... Damn, the relic is the one which has shield penetration. Well... So, we would have a curbed... And the curbed... Well, it's a critical chance multiplier. Shield penetration 17. Alright, so shield penetration... We could retain shield penetration. And on top of that, we could add this, but... Alright, then two cogs. And it would be 3. Alright, so... Wait. 6. And this one, 7. Alright, I replaced 1 and I added 1. Okay. So shield penetration would drop a bit, but it's not a huge problem. As long as you have some shield penetration, should be more than enough. Damn, I was so... Well, I wasn't lucky because I loved that. I was pretty cautious to keep those. So we have to take this one into account. So with that one into account, it would be 164 because of the extra slot, which the other one simply doesn't have. So yeah, it would be a bit more. And it has a 2% extra critical damage bonus. So, well, I will simply add those. It will retain the shield penetration. You'll have that. 17 attack strength. Damage against spectrals. Critical chance multiplier against Nikoros. And I should go for... Well, we'll lose the electric discharge, but it wasn't making a lot of difference. Okay. Critical chance multiplier against demons. Well, I should have actually used this one. Critical chance multiplier against demons 74. Shield overload 52. Or I should go for straight damage. The one I applied, it's a straight damage, right? 62 ignite attack strength. Okay. Critical damage. We could go for some. We could go for critical chance. We could go for. We could do something diabolic and go for critical chance. While retaining a lot of the damage, I guess. No. Yeah, the damage is no. I mean, now let's just go for straight damage. We were doing pretty good with with front up damage. What? Here. Why cannot I apply it? Oh, it's level 20. It's level 20. Damn. But I have two more, right? Damage against demons. Oh. Critical chance multiplier, critical chance. Damn. Shit. Shit. Well, this one had 8 mods. Damn, that rifle was amazing. This rifle was simply amazing. It pretty much was perfection. 8 mod slots. Damn. Do you have any? If I grab a straight battery. Sorry that I'm wasting so much time with this, but it's pretty much the complete process. 46 to ignite attack strength. We could go for a critical chance. I don't know. Well, whatever. I'm trying to squeeze a bit more of performance here. Spectral damage. Well, spectral damage, but it will affect pretty much everyone. 7% instead of 3. Instead of 10, I'll lose. Damage to beasts. We could go for something mixed here. We could lose a bit of base damage. No. We will have a spectral necros. I mean necros cupboard. Should go for critical chance. I've already tried this, but well, this time maybe it works. This would be necros. This one would be beasts. I would lose the shield penetration. Necro. No, necros. I mean, I already have it here. Necros. No. Why is it always critical damage bonus 56? Well, necros will be 100%. So I feel sorry for them. Demons. Do we have something against demons? This one. Yeah, but I'll lose a lot of base damage. Yeah, but if I cover all of the enemy types, it'll be pretty powerful. It'll be quite powerful. So wait, people, because here we are. This is pretty much the. Well, whatever. This is pretty much. We're at the end game, so I need to be careful with what I do. We can get killed in a matter of seconds if I'm not careful. So this one is pretty much mandatory. 11 electricity damage is pretty much mandatory. But this ignite attack strength could be exchanged. Could be switched for that one. 7% spectral damage. With that critical chance multiplier, it could cover demons. Alright, I need to ensure I cover all of the enemy types. This one will give us a huge boost of damage, because it's actually critical damage, not chance. This one covers Necros. Necros are pretty much covered. Beasts, 30%. Beasts aren't usually as powerful as the Necros and Demons. This one will further enhance the critical chance. And this one will cover Demons. So we have Demons, Necros, and Beasts. Spectrals. But I think I had plus 27% extra damage against Spectrals. It's covered by that. So let's try this combo. What? Oh damn, the level. It must be the level. Level mod. Alright. 20, 18. Damn. 18. Yeah, pretty much I'll go back to my previous weapon. Damn. I lost a lot of money, but well. Until I don't find better mods. Damn. Until I don't find better mods, I'll stick to my previous weapon. Sorry. My bad. But well, I'll keep this combo instead of... I still don't have in... We'll do this. We'll keep that one in my stash. I'll keep this one in my stash. And I will augment this one with this combo, but I think I don't have the shape. The proper shape, because I don't have it curved. Yeah. Well, sadly, there's nothing I can do. I still don't have the proper mods. Sadly. But well. Well, we made it all the way up to here. I still have the 2 cogs though. Here. I can still do this instead. We'll be reducing the overall base damage a bit, but... Alright, that's pretty much it. I can use a curved. So, beasts won't actually get that. Alright. Alright, let's see if this combo works. Anyways, I got some mods. Some useful mods. Damn, I hated that when the level is way too low. The mod level is way too low for the weapon. Alright, I wasted a lot of time, but well. I want, at least from now on, I can add that smackdown to the rotation. This one, we'll try it with F. I will assign... Well, then I'll see how I assign that. For now, it will be 3. Orphan's Champion, good. Tell Master of this place, you can imagine little Massim. Damn, even the letters feel much better at 141 refresh rate, but I don't know how. I don't know how. So there was actually one more station. There was actually one more act. Well, I knew that. Good. Necros again, my god. Well, I don't have a lot of curved batteries. Whoa! Even more! Ah, well, look at that, legendary. Alright. I'm afraid I don't have anything left for you to do, Eraser. We've depleted all of the side quests. Wait, that's not exactly true. I do have a message for Lyra Darius in Liverpool Street Station. Has to be hand delivered, blah blah blah. Alright, it's a free. It's pretty much a free.
Okay, I'm ready.
A free loot, a free reward because of because of the fact that you did all of the complete side quest line. Blah 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 blah. Ah, you have more mission. Brood, goodbye, and we have, of course, not really much. Not really much to do now, at least not around here. If you're feeling charitable, you could deliver this thing to Saltpeter's in Liverpool Street Station. Pretty much the same. As you can see, we've completed all of the side quests up to Act number 5, not included. Alright, we've completed all of the side quests in Act 4. Let's go to Templar Base, just in case. As you can see, there are no more... Hey, wait, there's a question mark there. Maybe there's one more. Luckily I checked. No, but this is the main quest, I believe. Yes, greatest power in the universe. The agony, damned universe. Yes, that's pretty much the main quest. Ignore it. As you can see, I've done a 100% completion all the way up to Act 4. So let's begin with Act 5 then. Alright, it was the transition, okay.
What can I do for you?
Give me my... what? Caster helmet. Military helmet. Why is it that the Blade Master get all of the cool designs? Right, I can accept nothing. Assure him that some women are just impervious to grenades. Well, I try. He always trying to figure out how I made it, but I'll never tell. Whatever. Okay. Only 7 armor. That's so bad. I guess we'll just have to sell this. And we open up more. We open more side quests. Good. The game has still a lot for us to explore. That's always great news. It was this guy. Yep. Come from Canard, did you? Alright. You verified the sigil. We failed on the sigil quest already. Damn, how he does learn so fast. Anyway, a thing, cute, real cute. Stop giggling. It's not becoming of a hunter. Okay. And we open up more side quests. Amazing. Okay. Have a lot of work to do here at the beginning of the 5th act. And I don't have enough stamina. Let's identify this at least. I know. Shields, defense. Yeah, but the armor is terrible. Total armor value increased by 9%. Anyways, it's not enough. Shields 124 plus 66. Well, that's actually a lot, but I don't like shields because once they are depleted, pretty much you. Most of the time, I've realized that I've been fighting with depleted shields. So no. Alright, I got some things for you. And what else? What else do we need to do? Grab the side quests, of course.
We get the job done, eh?
The Church of at church, don't bother. I can't even figure it out. 1 second, noble thing. The Reaper, blah 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 blah. Lord Orphan Anime, the whole truth thing on hand. Blah blah blah. It's been 20 years. Alright. Okay, let's accept the quest. I have to finish this mission. Charing Cross approach. This is the main quest, so we'll read it. Ah, there you are. I've heard much, Eraser. People can't help but talk. I've enjoyed their stories, and I'm glad to finally meet you. You've done us all a great service. I too was saved by your train. Did you know? Well, it doesn't matter. You saved many that day. Yeah, sadly the train. I got hit by that train and killed me. Watch that hilarious death in the previous section to business then. Orphan Emera, let me know that you'll be coming. They want to make me in a quest for the sigil, or at least that marks it. Difference now, I think they are optimistic. Our own journey was less enlightening. Eraser, we follow the path, explore the web, life, all company. Soul, Seeker, Crow, and I can accompany you down the same roads. We'll trace a step deep. Necropolis.
Stand tall.
Fox, Quantum Power Helm. Travel to Necropolis. Alright, that's the main mission. We have a bounty here. Wanted Saran, the demon, blah blah blah. Proof of payment is required. Blah 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 blah. I never expected the game to have one more round of side quests for me. It's extremely amazing. If you truly value replayability, the game is for you. If you want to earn from me, you'd better work. I know I preach the opposite to Crow's self-righteous power trips. I don't like her now. I'm confused with her. I'm not bitter about our little quest for the sigil. We were sent in, we tried, we came back, then it's done. Moving on, we spotted Black Green Primrose. The sigil, but it's something. Alright, it's a side quest. Crow.
Yes.
What? No, it's another one like searching. Another one of the evokers, summoners, or whatever. And was enough of my tale full sorrow that I prefer no one will have tunnels and the unattainable, the great sigil of earth. We found betrayal and death instead. Yeah, I also found that when I got hit by that train. The quest was time consuming and fruitless. Purifier. Okay. Any other side quest here? Hey, look at that. They went for bigger posters here. Alright, I grabbed all of these side quests. I never imagined the game would have even more quests for me, but first we have to go to Charing Cross Station to complete that backtrack quest. I love doing things. I'm pretty tidy, and I love doing things in order. So go to Charing Cross. 0 out of 10 blood carriers taken from fanged ravagers in Charing Cross approach. Okay. Okay. So first we'll grab those. We're actually going back to act number 3. This feels so weird. Ah, but those aren't. Damn, this is weird. The creatures are level 8. They're pretty weak for my level. But I love how they are smaller. Ah, look at that. Look at that. Smackdown and Napalm Strike, they share a cooldown. That's right. This is a Smackdown. It's pretty much the same as Napalm Strike. Okay. Alright. Blood carriers. I wonder where they may be. At least these guys are giving me XP and a bit of XP. No, they're not giving me XP. They are way too weak. Ember Freak. Wait, there's a legendary enemy over there. For some reason there's a legendary enemy. Yeah, but the cooldown on Smackdown is much. Alright, there's a Smackdown. Oh! Ah, those guys! Okay. It won't take that much, I believe. Come on! Drop the loot! Amazing. Blood Carrier, 5 out of 10. Good. Blood Carrier. I don't know what I was saying, Carrier. Well, it's actually both pronunciations are accepted. Carrier or carrier. But yeah, carrier sounds. I don't know. It depends. It depends, sadly. Come on, give me more of those. They are not dropping them. Alright, 6 out of 10. Good. This way. I love how they recycle the models of the enemies and they just change the name. Pretty. That old antique is from the early 2000s 100%. Alright, we've got 8. Good. Come on, spawn the rest of the Ravagers up there. They're up there. Yes. Jump over here, it will be much faster. 9 out of 10, come on. I think that thing just dropped the final. Okay, so don't take this damage as a reference because these enemies are extremely weak. Yeah, he dropped there. I don't know why I always feel the... Oh, legendary loot. The unrestricted feeling of destroying every single thing in the environment. There we go, pretty smooth. We should leave this place immediately. Let's go back. Damn, but now we have to go back to Mark Lane approach. Okay.
Oh no. More bad news.
They're all low level. Damn. A legendary ammo. Oh. That was a weird mission.
I'll try to work out
Okay.
better prices next time.
Damn. I'm terribly lost. This is so huge. They could have gone on forever. I mean, with this. Necropolis Lev, I bet this is the final. It's pretty much the ending. Liverpool approach, Mark Lane Station. Alright. I wonder if they respawn at Liverpool approach. If they've already respawned at Liverpool approach. They must have probably respawned by now. Yeah. Tell me, did you respawn? No. No. Where? This is our lucky day. They haven't respawned. Now's our chance to turn in the quest. Yeah, they respawn. Well, some of them. Let's see if the extra critical chance. I think the critical chance is doing the job. Look at that. The cooldown of Napalm Strike is actually affected by by SmackDown. Well, better to have those two than nothing. Stop muting me. Good. I think our damage has indeed increased. We should skip all of this. No. There we go. Don't worry, I'll find a way to skip all of this and... Oh, well, if I can survive, I'll actually skip all of this. Okay. There we go, Mark Lane Station. Okay, and from here we should turn in the quest. Where was that guy? I don't remember where I met that guy, but it has to be somewhere over here. Then I'm just opening a portal and going back. Wait, I'll do this. I'll actually do this for this case. Sorry, in this case I'll actually do this. Marlene Station, it should be here. I think it's here. Yes, it's in here. Ah, there it is. There it is. The question mark. Ah, flesh pays for seeing. Please don't have any more missions for him. You have returned. Few guests do. Damn, his name is Porro. That means crack in Spanish. His name is literally crack. Hey, what's that? Dark Horse Comics. Just so you know, his name is literally crack. Craven Street. This is so random. I bet no one has done this mission ever. Look at this. Dark Horse Comics. Amazing. I wonder how much they paid for this for this advertisement here. Okay. The textures on this wall are better than most. Okay. Then this guy, I'll have to turn in the quests here, kind of like in the middle of this Osta. I'll open a portal here. Anyways, it won't work. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I hate it. What do I have to do? Yeah, the quests. Porro. Porro, travel to Craven Street and kill Gnipong. God, I mean, I cannot believe they named one mission. It's literally crack in Spanish. God damn it. It's literally a drag in Spanish. Craven Station, where could that be? That's from old. That's pretty. I mean, sorry. That's from long ago. Craven Station. Covent Garden. Craven. Uh, whatever. Well, so weird. Let's just do some side quests here. See, the portal doesn't remain.
Oh no. More bad news.
All right.
I'll try to work out better
Let's
prices.
do the Act 5 side quests. Because so far we've been doing kind of like the transition to Act 5. Then we can go back to that boring mission that sends us, that makes us travel throughout the whole game. But first, give me a second because I want to check something because there was. Oh, I can actually keep doing that while I do this. Okay. Okay. Wait, I want to check something because. All right, there it is. I knew it. We've got a bot, ladies and gentlemen, that we can get rid of it. There we go. One less bot. I know it didn't speak in chat, but well. Doesn't matter. Let me ban that thing because then they kind of like remain in chat forever. There we go. And then we clear the chat. There we go. I knew it. I have an eagle eye for those things. So we'll clear the chat and then refresh it. Perfect. I hate it when those bots get in the way. All right. So what we're gonna do is this. We'll do the Act 5 side quests, and then we'll do that quest maybe next time. I've done enough. I've done the first mission. Primrose. So we have. No, Primrose, no. Guildhall, Bishopsgate, Devonshire Square, Liverpool Tunnels. First, we'll go to Liverpool Tunnels. Let's go. Let's go. So these are the Act 5 side quests. Then we'll do. I kind of. Ah, they are mini. I love it. It's white. Oh, they hit pretty hard. Oh, see? You should never underestimate them. Just because they are extremely small. Important. Well, here we have the story. We're not reading it now. I've read enough for now. Then we'll read it next time. Well, I mean, they killed me. That's certainly a.
Wanted to talk, did you, mate?
That's certainly a level, an Act 5 quest. Now, is it me or is it's getting longer to level up? It's taking. Sorry, it's taking longer to level up. It's taking much more time to level up. Oh, careful. Oh, but God. I'm muted. See, I cannot use my... There we go. Smackdown doesn't deal a lot of damage. Napalm Strike is much better. It's much better. Necropolis. Well, that thing is basically called Necropolis. Saran. That's one of the. This guy is one of the. I think it's the bounty or something. It's one of the objectives. Corroded fast boomer. Careful. Am I muted? No. Nice try. Well, this is definitely an Act 5 side quest, if you ask me. Let's try Smackdown. Just one more second. No. There we go. Amazing. Kill trophy. There we go. We got the trophy. That means we've finished the. We managed to finish the bounty at least. Damn. It's definitely a leveling curve spike. Definitely a difficulty spike. Well, it shouldn't be a surprise because we just transitioned to Act 5, so and it's pretty much the final act, so it shouldn't be a surprise. I better get new mods because I need to enchant that new weapon. If I could only at least level up and equip those shoulder pads. Yes, a treasure passageway. Good. Excellent. So lucky. Good. Every time I enter one of these, I end up... I cannot help but think that Diablo 3 got the idea from this game. Kind of like the treasure goblins and the random extra dungeons, because it's basically the same. There we go. Oh, we're at 12,000 again. Wow. The loot is getting much better, that's for sure. The loot is getting much better. Liverpool tunnels and here. So we just finished one of the quests, but Craven Street, I think it was pretty much the only one. Wait, let me check. Craven Street, this is the crazy mission that forces us to backtrack a lot. This is the main story. Primrose, Shoreditch. Ah no. Well, this is pretty much it. We have to go to Primrose now. Then I'm sure we'll come back here because abandoned tunnels. Yeah, I bet. No, I bet if we turn in this quest, we'll get one which leads us to the abandoned tunnels. Wait, better to turn this one in first. Here. Let's turn in the bounty. Speak with Jessica. Alright, Jessica.
Live to serve. Be brave.
That'll do nicely. Quest complete. And there should be here. Wanted. One more. Wanted Spire. Alright. I know, but it's Shoreditch as well. Alright, let's go to Primrose then. Pretty much all of our missions are now in Primrose. Well, we might as well complete the main quest. But yeah, we have a problem here, people. We have a problem here, people, because if I go, if I complete everything here, maybe this is the finale, and the game pretty much ends, and I won't get a 100% completion. So yes, that's a problem, because if I complete Primrose, Shortage, and then Necropolis, and the game ends there, no, we should be cautious. Then first we'll do the Poro. God damn it, I'll never get used to that name. It's literally crack in Spanish. Um, so first we'll do the Craven Street mission, right? Besides, I've already cleared the dungeon, so we will first finish that quest line. Sorry, but we are going for a 100% completion. I'll dedicate the... Think of it like this. Today we did the transition to Act 5. We did those 3 dungeons, and we finished some more side quests, and I also refined my gear a bit. So think of it like this. Imagine if the stream would end here, and I'm just doing extra side quests for this guy. We'll do this side quest line, which I pretty much think no one will ever have the patience to complete. So we have to go back to Craven Street. I wonder where that may be. But here. Charing Cross Station, Craven Street. This is so weird. So it's again in Charing Cross Station. Or, sorry, at Charing Cross Station. And Craven Street. So we have to kill Gni Pong. Damn, it feels so weird coming back here. These are all low level enemies. At least will they give me experience? No, I don't think so. Get out of the way. I'm looking for Poro. I'm looking for Mr. Crack. Where's Mr. Crack? I'll call that guy Mr. Crack, make no mistake. Because it basically means that. Mr. Crack, where are you? Cannot believe this shit. This mission is so... Rare Blood Angel, yeah, but you are not called Poro. You are not called Mr. Crack. There we go. Where's this guy? Come on. Show up. Damn, this is lagging hard. Look at that. This is lagging pretty hard. It must be because of the fact that I'm skipping killing the enemies. Where's this guy? 72. Gni Pong. There we are. Mr. Crack, how are you doing? How's Mr. Crack doing? There we go. I cannot believe I'm doing this side quest. Good. Well, this is at least I am getting rare loot. Let's go back to... Will this send me to last station visited? That's Charing Cross. Is it here? Yeah. What are you doing in Razor? Why are you going back in? Why are you torturing us like this? Because I just saw that the smoke is clipping there. Just so you pay attention to that. Oh, look at that! It's a square, perfectly designed square. And we go back to 141. Okay. Yeah, you could see that it was pretty much the game engine. The problem. Now go back to Liverpool Station, and we have to go once again back to this degenerate. I cannot believe I'm doing the side quest line. I mean, I cannot even believe that the side quest line even exists. Liverpool approach again. Just unless you're a masochist like I am, Liverpool approach. Unless you're a masochist like I am with this game, don't watch this section. I mean, what's the purpose of this mission? What's the final purpose of this mission? Piss off, piss off players. Alright, we have to go back once again. And the worst part of this is that here I can get killed. Oh my god, yeah, I'm getting killed in here. Right. Skip, 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 skip. Ah, interesting. Good. No. Had I jumped there, it would have been a disaster. I know the dungeon by heart now. Look at that. Hello, boys. I know you've been missing me. I know you missed me. Sorry. That wasn't the correct expression. No, 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 no. Muted them. I cannot believe it. See, this is why I told you to not watch this section. It's pretty much masochism. Oh well, at least I'll grab the money to improve my automatic rifle. I don't know. At least I'll collect the money to augment my automatic rifle, or I don't know. I just don't know what I'm saying at this point. I am at this point. I just want to level up. Just want to level up so I can equip those shoulder pads. Not what I'm looking for. Or I don't know, maybe I can trigger... What? Shotgun, yeah. Sorry, not what I'm looking for. Nothing. You know, there's actually an achievement in this game for just collecting a lot of money without spending. You don't believe me. You actually don't believe me. Where is it? Reach level 10 in 4 hours. How the fuck are you meant to do that? Here, collect 35,000 palladium. Yeah, don't expect me to do a 100% completion of these achievements. No. Achievements are not part of the 100% completion. It's just side quests. Liverpool approach. Here we go again. Mr. Crack. Mission Mr. Crack. Damn. Damn. Damn, I need to get out of here as fast as I can. No, they blocked my path. Well, yeah. God damn it. God damn it. That section is so crowded with enemies.
So long.
I'll have to stop and fight there. That section is so crowded with enemies. I'm already so tired. It's just been 2 hours and 27 minutes, but these transitions are kind of like, why is there a question mark in there and a heart? All right, we'll do it slowly. Painfully and slowly. Well, I've already told you not to watch this part unless you're a masochist, so watch at your own risk. I'm just trying to turn in a quest. Cannot believe it. They drain my power in a matter of seconds. So here we can skip this part and then I should probably kill this stupid guy. I'll end up killing that guy every time I get through this section. Kind of like stacking the damage I do in every run. It'll end up stacking and killing that guy. Oh my god. Yeah, no wonder I got killed at this section. It was crowded with twice. It's so crowded. Is it me or a lot of chimeradons are spawning out of nowhere? I think they're spawning out of nowhere. No? Anyone else? Okay. Same story here. Damn. Let me jump. No, 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 no. Cannot believe it.
So long.
Is it me or I did that? I did those 3 dungeons without dying in a row. The transition from Act 4 to Act 5. And now I'm dying constantly. God damn it. See, I told you this was going to be a masochist run. Not this again. What? Why are there? Here I've killed everyone. Grab the power pack. I think I'll begin preemptively healing before I enter into battle. Before I enter battle, sorry. Before I enter battle, I think I'll preemptively heal. What? Finally. Mark Lane Station. Finally. Now I just have to reach Broker. This game This game is so tricky. It kills you exactly when you least expect it. Faced. I thought that was defend, actually, but well. Pretty similar. Good. Besides, it's difficult to find. That's the worst part. It's difficult to find this. It's difficult to find the quest giver. That's. I'm about to level up and equip the shoulder pads. Yes. Here I'll level up. I'll probably level up. It's gonna kill all of them. There we go. Excellent. Magnificent. I wonder if I can now equip the shoulder pads. There it is. There it is. Or not. It's a dead end, actually. What am I saying? It's this one. Yes, it's here. I'll try opening another portal, but I don't think it'll help us. This degenerate. I'll do this side quest line now, because then beginning the next stream with this side quest, it'll be pretty much for pretty much anyone. So I just leveled up, so I get one extra skill point that I'm going to use on beacon. Elemental beacon, multi beacon requires elemental beacon level 3 damn. This frequency of beacons to alter the elemental characteristics of the target. Elemental defense is decreased by 52. Strength, oh, well, whatever. 63 and 70. Oh, I'm beginning to feel diminishing returns here. Only 7%. That's pretty much diminishing returns right there. I'm not sure about this one. Only 5. Damn. I'm also feeling diminishing returns here. Well, let's grab this one. What do I need to equip the shoulder pads? That will actually make a lot of difference. 12 stamina. I don't think I have that much, but well. Stamina. What do I need? I can equip it now. Damn, I'm so stupid. I think I overcommitted a bit, but well, I just wanted to be sure. Now with that should get me by for a while. Because now this one is 45 armor plus 42 armor plus the extra health I have added. It's alright, 498, let's say 500 health plus plus 87 armor compared to 33. Well, this one was 33 plus 23. So it was 56. But yeah, the other one will add a lot of armor. Okay.
Sticking to the shadows, eh?
The atmosphere, blah blah. The atmosphere says the world is made of mathematics, defined by whatever you have added or subtracted. This is apparent. Well, at least it's giving me maths. They're all useless. Choose for me. Let's complete the side quest line. This is ridiculous. Various gossips, blah blah blah. Whitehall. I remember Whitehall. The problem aren't the missions. The problem is going back to this degenerate and turning in the quest.
Seems like I've been exactly here my
Ah well,
entire
let's just say the rest of this stream will be to focus on
ever.
improving my character. Let's take off.
I just hope
Let's
I
let's
won't
just say
have
this.
to get back.
Let's just focus on this. Mm,
The solitary life you choose, I lead it involuntarily.
43. The health injectors dropped. They are dropping. Just a question, spectral nanoman when you kill someone. Okay.
I'll try to work out better prices next time.
Now, Servo. I meant to go to Whitehall. Now, what's this? This is crazy. It was somewhere over here. Craven Street. Where's Whitehall? God damn it. Where was that thing? I don't understand the reasoning behind this line of side quests, but well. At least you can be sure that my gameplay is the only one with a 100% completion because I don't know who's as masochist as to do as I am in order to do this thing. Whitehall, Craven Street, Whitehall. They're all around Charing Cross Station. For some reason. Don't ask me why. Maybe it's because I actually remember I got some extra quests in here after completing Act 4. This is basically Act 3. Okay. What do I have to do here? Crested Stalkers. The worst part of this the worst part of this is that I cannot finish the main quest because I don't know. I cannot do other quests because we're close to the end and I'm afraid that I won't be able to finish the game with a 100% completion. Crested Stalkers. And since you cannot save in this game, I pretty much have no choice. Anything else? What? See, this amazing soundtrack should be permanent instead of occasionally sounding in the background when you're surrounded by enemies. Downing streets then. Where are the crested stalkers? There are none in here. Oh my god. What's the meaning of this? The worst part of this quest is that I don't get a lot of XP. And well, also that I cannot proceed with the main game, as I've said, because the game doesn't have a manual save system. Because it probably uses the database of these servers in this case. Well, there we go. There you are. Doesn't look like it bad. Those shock explosions actually do help. Damn. Damn. Yeah, I think we can all agree, we can all verify that I must be the only person on this planet doing this side quest. Or the only person who has ever done this side quest. Or who's ever attempted doing this side quest, because I don't think... What on earth is this? I only got 7, there should be... Ah, there. There they are. I hope I can find another 8. Damn, I must be the only person on this planet who has ever attempted doing this quest. It's basically just backtracking without any kind of purpose. I mean, it's basically for masochists. You don't get XP. You are sent to low-level dungeons without any kind of purpose. And on top of all, I think the 15 fanged ravagers, crested stalkers, haven't spawned. I don't. This side quest line is absolutely crazy. But well, better to finish it before we begin the next stream, so we can begin with the Act 5 side quests next time. So better to finish this pesky side quest line now. At least rest assured that this is pretty much the only footage of this that you'll ever find on the internet. It's basically endlessly backtracking. Damn, I think not all of them spawned. How many do we have? 12 out of 15. Damn. I think not all of them spawned because of the spawn algorithm the game has. It must have spawned outside. At least 3 of them. God damn it. Yeah. I can pretty much confirm that I must be the only person on this planet who has ever done this mission. Damn. I think it only spawned 12. Well, better to try to finish this right now instead of beginning the next. So we can begin the next stream with the Act 5 side quests. Come on, there should be 3 more. Maybe in here? There should be 3 more. I don't see any of them. Well, at least I could level up and equip those shoulder pads. There they are. 1. There should be 2 more. Come on. 2. 3. Magnificent. Let's go back and turn in this masochist quest. Magnificent. Liverpool Street Station, and let's go back. Here. For those of you who may have watched this as a YouTube VOD and you made it to this point, first of all, congratulations. you are true veterans for enduring this side quest, watching this side quest. And second, yeah, I highly suggest you don't try this side quest yourselves. You'll pretty much get nothing from it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm the only person in this world doing this. Close. Ah yeah, I need to remember these are high level mobs. Besides, you have to go back. Kind of like the same way to draw. The worst part is that this side quest, that the quest giver is in the middle of a dungeon. For some crazy reason. The quest giver is in the middle of a dungeon. I don't know who had this great idea, but it's terrible. Or it was terrible. Okay, now I'll get killed. Oh. Well, SmackDown was useful after all. Okay. I need to be careful not to be trapped by these guys. To ensure I don't. Alright, I have the exit there. There we go. Good. Good. I don't. This mission is absolutely crazy, only for masochists, pretty much, if I had to say. Because for some crazy reason, the quest giver is in the middle of a dungeon. It's the only case I've seen in this game that the quest giver is in the middle of a dungeon. I don't know what's the reasoning behind that. I don't know why they they did this, but whoever planned this mission, it was just to make the player suffer. Oh boy, careful. I should remember that these are high level dungeons. Yeah, because you have to go back and forth between extremely low level dungeons and high level dungeons, and you even lose track of how effective your damage reduction will be according to the level. Damn. I saw Price spawn. Damn. Where's the smackdown when you need it? No, 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 no. Oh my god. This is the most positive thing that this game does get right. Regardless of how good your gear or your skill tree may be, the balance between the usage of potions and the leveling curve is amazing, because you have to be on your toes constantly, because you can be muted. There it is. There's that degenerated savage living in the middle of a fucking dungeon and forcing me to go back to him, to come back to him. Yes, yes, yes. You feel rewarded? No. I feel tortured at this point. No, he has another one. Well, we'll finish this side quest line today. I'm not starting the next stream with this side quest line. No, no way. We are beginning with the Act 5 uh, dungeons. There's no way I want to complete this. This quest is beginning to make me regret going for a 100% completion. Alright, we have to go to Aldwych. It's sending us to Aldwych now, where that may be. For example, as I was saying, the balance between the usage of potions and the leveling curve, that's the one feature that ruined Kingdoms of Amalur. At least the original version. I don't know about the Re-Reckoning edition. You could simply spam potions and finish that game. It should be around here. Downing Street, blah 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 blah. If there's one thing this game gets right, it's the balance between the usage of potions and the leveling curve, because you can get killed regardless of your gear, your skill tree. It doesn't matter. You are muted. You cannot use potions. Health regeneration is extremely scarce, so it isn't the farming isn't brain dead like in most MMORPGs. Think about something like WoW. I always use that example because it's extremely famous. But yeah, pretty much it forces you to be on your toes. That's good. That's good. Just there are some side quests that are totally crazy. What is it? Aldwych. No, it's not there. Proximus. There we go. Aldwych. I that's from so many streams ago. This mission makes no sense, but well. I said I would go for a 100% completion, and I'm a man of my word, ladies and gentlemen. So we are gonna finish it. This is probably the only gameplay you'll ever find with this, because I don't think anyone is as masochist as I am to do this. But yeah, I want to have this finished before the next stream, because we're pretty much at the end. We just need to do the final side quests of Act 5, and that's it. Old Witch? Where's Old Witch? I can't remember that. That's Blackfriars, blah 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 blah. Fen Church, East Chip Cannon Street. I don't remember. What was it? Act 3 or Act 2? Something like that. It's Craven Street. Oh, where is it? Ah, there it is. Old Witch. Temple Station, Old Witch. Alright. So, Temple Station and Old Witch. Okay, let's go. There it is. Yes, it was Act 3? No, Act 4 could it be? What the? Ah, it's one of the blind dungeons. There's no light in these dungeons, so I cannot see. Interesting. Well, at least I got a legendary loot, but it's of low level, so damn. Yeah, this is just what I needed. In a pretty much senseless side quest, having a high probability of getting killed due to the fact that it's a blind dungeon. Alright, what do we have to do? This explore. See, this mission is trolling. It's trolling. I am sure this is the only gameplay in the world that actually will have a footage. This will be the only one which will have a footage of this. I mean that the quest is exploring a blind dungeon. I think there were only 2 or 3 of these in the game. I cannot believe it. Oh well. At least I'll be able to say that I got a 100% completion. Okay. Let's throw in a napalm strike here. Alright, that seemed to work. Yeah, and we have to... Ah, alright, we've already explored it. It counts. Good, let's go back. I wonder if all of these side quests will ever end. Damn. Please don't kill me. There's no need. There's no need to kill me. Play. Okay. Let's just imagine the stream has already ended when I did the transition from Act 4 to Act 5. Let's imagine the stream has already ended. I'm just doing this for the sake of 100% completion. If you're watching this as a YouTube bot, pretty much I'm just doing this so next time we can begin with the Act 5 side quests. That I know a lot of you watch my streams as podcasts and YouTube bots. By the way, thanks to the 2 new subscribers to the YouTube channel. From the bottom of my heart, you always encourage me to continue showcasing all of these forgotten gems that sadly no one talks about. So yeah, and analyzing them. But well, we mostly have already analyzed everything the game had to offer now regarding early game and mid game. But yeah, thanks to both of you. I know that a lot of you watch my streams as YouTube bots. So great. If you're watching this section as a YouTube bot, yeah. This is pretty much the. I'll leave a label. Don't worry. That it'll be pretty much masochist mission. traveling back and forth. The quest giver is in the middle of a dungeon for some crazy reason. I have no idea. So yeah, don't worry, I'll leave a label there. But well, for the sake of 100% completion, I'll do it. I mean, pretty much, I have no... Damn, I'll get killed here. Yeah, they're about to mute me. Yeah, they are muting me. See that I cannot use either potions or my spells. There we go. Think of it like this, ladies and gentlemen. If I enjoy playing World of Warcraft offline, the Wrath of the Lich King version, on my own, on my local server, just doing side quests, for me this is heaven, but just because of the gameplay mechanics. What I enjoy is the gameplay mechanics. I don't care if the side quests or those things are pretty much as weird as this one. What I enjoy is the gameplay. Though I must admit that having the quest giver in the middle of a dungeon, it's kind of like a new level of sadism. But yes, this is pretty much the structure games from the early 2000s had. Think about, as I've said, something like World of Warcraft. I have no issues doing this 100% completion because I'm pretty much used to playing World of Warcraft offline on my reverse engineered server. I love exploring the place and just doing quests. It's pretty amazing. So for me, it's not an issue, but I can understand that for most people, I would suggest not doing this crazy side quest. I mean, there's no... This side quest has no purpose. I mean, unless I get an extremely rare loot that no one has ever seen, which I don't think so. Which I don't think it's gonna happen at all. I mean, this particular side quest has no... I suggest you don't do it. I'm just doing it for the sake of 100% completion. Nothing else. Imagine my stream has already ended. If you are watching this as a YouTube pod, and this is just extra leisure gameplay. Alright, we're here once again. Ah, now they've spawned the vortex roads. Okay. Well, at least I could level up. The detection range is not working here. There we go. Health injector. Here, give me a second. Okay. There we go. So yeah. Unless you really, really love the structure of the early 2000s games... Oh, careful those things again. The side quest is pretty much... Well, at least it'll be a unique gameplay. At least if you're watching this as a YouTuber, know that you'll only find this footage here. I don't think anyone... Damn, I'm getting killed here. Careful. Let's try Smackdown. I don't think anyone would ever try to do this if they appreciate themselves. No one would ever try this. But well, I don't know why the quest giver is in the middle of a dungeon. I mean, the only reason behind that is making the player suffer. Because in this game, the mobs respawn, so yeah. Well, at least I think I'll spend this time to just upgrade the gear and have everything ready for the Act 5 quests that we are going to begin next time. So it should be more or less through here. There he is. Well, I cannot see him, but I know he's here. He's here. I've already learned this dungeon by heart at this rate. At this, yes, at this point, sorry. So I'm already tired because of this thing. I can see, I can see. Ha! No, no, another side quest. My god.
Let's make this quick and quiet.
Sucresco. What's this? My god. How much time has it been? Blah 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 blah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Speak, whatever. In Blackfriars, we are going back to Blackfriars now. We're going back to Blackfriars, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, what time is it? Wait. What time is it? Wait. What time is it? For me. Ah, well, I can still go on a bit. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, better to finish all of these things before next time, because then it'll be a disaster. And it'll be a disaster. I'm not starting the next stream with... it's been 3 hours and 11 minutes. I'm not starting the next stream with this quest.
Oh, no. More bad news.
My god.
I tried to work out better prices.
Okay, so we have to go to Blackfriars now. Well, at least I'm kind of like re-exploring the rest of all of the quests that we've done before. Blackfriar was more or less over here. Um, mm, where was Blackfriars? See all of. Imagine all of the hours we've put into this. Now that we are about to finish. This is pretty much Act 5. But this weird thing, where here it is, Blackfriars. So it's Temple Station, the last strand, Blackfriars. Temple Station. Now we are going back to Temple Station. This is Act 3. Yeah, this is Act 3. It was, what was it? The Strand, Blackfriar. Here we go. Well, there's one thing I can say. If you're looking for a game that is highly replayable, look no further. Hellgate London was made for you. I mean, it even has more side quests than Diablo itself. Right? And as I've said, the replayability becomes exponentially better because, as I've said, the balance between the usage of potions and the leveling curve will always force you to be on your toes. It will always force you to think and be careful. See, this is a low level dungeon and I'm about to get killed. Because you can be muted at any time and you won't be able to use health injectors, which are pretty much potions. And you will... Fallen Fellbores. Alright, we are looking for Fallen Fellbores, but not in here. So, Blackfriars, let's go. Alright, here, Fallen Fellbores. I remember this. Now this is extremely small. There we go, Fallen Fellbore. Demon Soul, 1 out of 10. We're pretty much doing a journey throughout the whole game. I remember these rare these black skulls. They're so... they're so tough to deal with because they deal a lot of damage and well, they're pretty tanky. You cannot kill them that fast. See, for example, this is a low level dungeon. an extremely low level dungeon. See that they are level 16. I'm level 20, 26, 27, and level 27, and they somehow managed to deal damage to me, and in the previous dungeon I almost got killed. There you can see how excellent the balance between the usage of potions and the leveling curve is. I know that it sounds like something extremely stupid, and that because nowadays we take it for granted, but as I've said, take into account that that single mechanic ruined Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. I analyzed this in depth during the previous 16 days of the previous 15 days of my analysis, I believe. Yeah, 15 days. And it's something that a lot of RPGs should always consider very, very carefully. Why? Because if the usage of the balance between the usage of potions and the leveling and overall difficulty curve of the game fails, pretty much the whole gameplay system fails. As I've said, the most crystal clear example of this is Kingdoms of Amalur. I don't know if they fixed it for the in the re-reckoning version. I mean the remaster that they released recently, but in the original one, you could simply finish the whole, regardless of your class, of your build, of your gear. You could pretty much finish the whole game just spamming potions. That's how bad the an unbalanced uh, usage of potions and difficulty curve can get when they are unbalanced. That's how bad they can get. It can ruin the whole gameplay system. And that's one thing this game gets right. You are forced to always be on your toes regardless of the level of the dungeon, of your skill tree, of your gear, of pretty much uh, everything. Because when you are muted in this game, you cannot use health injectors, you cannot use potions, basically, and it happens in a matter of seconds. You have no time to react, you will be surrounded, you won't be able to escape, and you'll be killed regardless of how good your gear may be. That's extremely important, because also, as I've said, it forces you to think, and it somehow manages to turn the brain-dead farming that we usually experience in MMORPGs. I always cite World of Warcraft because it's the famous one that everyone has, or mostly everyone has played. So, yeah, think about the farming in WoW. It's completely brain-dead. Normal farming, we're not talking about dungeons or anything like that. We're talking about normal farming in a normal zone. It's absolutely brain dead. I mean, you aren't alert. You don't have to pay a lot of attention. But in this game, you can be killed regardless of pretty much everything. So, yeah, that's the idea. That's a pretty positive aspect it has. Still, don't worry, we have to. Hey, that's something interesting. They are the the crates in this low-level dungeon are dropping large. Well, not this one, but they are dropping some large health injectors and some large power packs. So they are scaling with my level instead of the level of the dungeon. Pretty subtle, but important. Oh, don't tell me I was that unlucky that I got 9. Damn, I got 9 out of 10. Damn, today is not my day. Certainly today is not my day. Because they drop the those things with a percentage. Damn. and I'm lacking one. Okay. All right, we'll do this because I want to have this mission finished. I will go to Act 5 and do one side quest, one normal side quest, and then come back here because I need one more of them to spawn. Okay, so we can do one more. We can do a side quest, an Act 5 side quest, while we wait for those guys to respawn. So, well, at least we'll do something which is actually...
Oh no. More bad news.
There we go. Oh, wait. 122. Critical damage bonus against Necro? No, but only 4 mods. That's way too low. That's not a lot of them. Oh, oh.
I'll
We'll do
have
this.
to work out
We'll do
the
a side
prices
quest while that final... what is it? Felbor? Well, that last Felbor respawns. So, I need to be careful here because... Alright. Yeah, I have no idea how I'm able to navigate through this thing. So, the Devonshire, Bishopsgate, Primrose, they are all in Primrose. Okay, for now they are all in Primrose. Yeah, I'll go to Primrose a bit, do a bit of the... Well, don't worry if you're watching this as a YouTube bot. I'll mark it. If I'll mark it so you know that I'm doing a, let's say, a primary quest of the 5th act. Oh, we see a bit of environment recycling here. At least I'll get a lot of experience here. Alright? Oh, look at that. Damn, the game engine. The game engine is asking for mercy at this point. Yeah, regardless if your GPU is extremely beefy like mine, the frame rate will drop. Consider I'm using a 3080 for a game that was released in 2007, and see how this is lack of optimization. Here you can see it clearly. What I've been talking about at the beginning of the stream. This is lack of optimization. Most of the time, the game is locked at 60 FPS. For some reason, sometimes when it crashes, and it crashed at the beginning of this stream, and I restart it, somehow the frame rate gets unlocked, which is pretty weird, but it has happened to me sometimes in the past. Games that are meant to have a 60 FPS lock, but when I'm using 2 screens instead of 1, it somehow gets unlocked. But as you can see, regarding the optimization, see that it's not going beyond 40% GPU usage. But it's not hitting the 141 refresh rate maximum of my monitor. So there you can see, for example, if you play something like, let's say, The Witcher 3, The Witcher 3 is amazingly optimized. You will see that the GPU usage will always be at 100%. Always. 99, 100%. Even if it generates more heat. Well, that's when you know that the game is perfectly optimized. That when the GPU usage is constantly at 100% and the frame rate will always be as high as it can be. It has to do with the game engine. For example, here you can see a game from 2007, and I'm using a GPU which is extremely beefy. It should run the game at 141 frame rate constantly, but because of how the game engine works, it's dropping some to 50 or 49. And you could see that it doesn't happen in every dungeon, only in the ones that have either rain or snow. So there you can see that the game engine could have been optimized much more. Sadly, Sayona is not here today to ask him about that. If you're watching Sayona, I don't know what's wrong with the game engine, but it's pretty weird. When I restarted this, with the game crashed at the beginning of the stream. If you're watching Sayona, if you're watching it this one as a bold, and for some reason, when I restarted it, the frame rate got unlocked, and I don't know. It managed to hit 141 refresh rate, unlimited refresh rate, but the game engine now it's weird. It's behaving in a pretty weird way. There we go. Damn. I might as well restart the game right now, so I can see the 60 FPS lock. The difference. I wonder if those Felbors have respawned in that previous side quest. If they've already respawned. Oh. There we go. It's so sad that they never implemented a companion system, but here you can see that the pathfinding was already programmed for the most part. They should have gone for a companion system. It would have made the experience even better. Damn, these drops. I think I'll restart it because yeah, it's weird. That must be one of our objectives. It's weird because don't worry, we are deafened. It's not my stream. Just in case you are wondering, we are deafened. Septic Asperas faced. Okay, we can do it, we can do it. Good. Good thing I got those shoulder pads. Speak with Cedra. We need one more purifier, and I think I see it up ahead. Damn, 34. I've used a lot of health injectors. I should upgrade my weapon. I'm using a lot of health injectors to keep up. That's not a good sign. That means that I should upgrade my automatic rifle. Oh my god. And the NPC is engaging. Also another thing, the detection range of the enemies in this game is something I've commented, I think like 7 days ago. The detection range of the enemies in this game is amazing. If there's one thing I have to praise, just as I've been complaining about the excessive repetitiveness of some of the side quests, and well, the environment recycling, though some of them are randomly generated. Just as I've been complaining about those, I have to praise the detection range of the enemies is amazing. They'll chase you all the way. They kind of like fix on your position. Sayona explained this to me, a follower of the channel. They fix on your position and they kind of like chase you until you either die or leave the dungeon. And that's how pretty much every single game should be. Regarding the detection range and the artificial intelligence of the enemies. Think about how in World of Warcraft, for example, or Ion or Terra, or pretty much we are not proceeding to that one. Not yet, because please understand that if I complete the main story, if I continue with these dungeons and complete the main story, I will... If for some reason those are the last missions of the story, I will not be able to... I'll lose all of my work of 16 days in trying to achieve a 100% completion. So, let's see if we can get the final demon soul. What's this one? Adds 10% physical damage and 10% to beasts. Blah 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 blah.
I'll try to work out better
So let's see if those it was Temple Station, could it be? In Blackfriar, it was the Strand and Blackfriar. I'm just using my memory, but I think it was this one. Okay. We need to skip this one. No, see, for example, this one has rain. This is so weird, but because this effect is much more intense than the previous one. And you can see that it's, at least it remains at 100, around 100 FPS. It's extremely weird. And you'll see that once, and if you watch my previous streams or the next one, you'll see that the game has a 60 FPS lock, which is pretty weird. Please tell me that these guys respawned. No, they haven't respawned. Wait, maybe I have an idea. Maybe there's one or two of them left here. No, no. My kingdom for a fallen Felvor. Well, yeah, some of them respawned. Good. Jackpot. We did it. Oof. Good. So, let's go back and let's see if, well, it's already been 3 hours and a half. I'll just turn in this quest and hope it's the final one. Well, there I completed 2 missions. We'll leave those for later. Anyways, we just did 2 random side quests. In fact, 5. It's not a huge deal, but well, more or less, for the timestamp for YouTube, it'll be 3 hours and 32. If you don't mind, I will do one last test. I want to see if the 60 FPS lock works again. So let's reopen the game, and it should have the 60 FPS lock. And maybe we get a shorter dungeon. You know, because, and maybe I can turn into that final quest faster. Pretty much. By the way, if you missed the previous stream, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this as a YouTube bot, be sure to check out the previous stream, because I did kind of like, while doing some side quests, I explained the possibilities of reverse engineering, that it's possible to reverse engineer if you like the MOBA genre, and especially if you loved. And there you can see the 60 FPS lock comes into play, and there was pretty much nothing. I did pretty much nothing. You can see that the 60 FPS lock comes into play again in a pretty weird way. This is so bugged. Ah well, the dungeon is completely different now. So you can see the dungeons are random. I initially thought this was my mistake. I initially thought the dungeons were fixed, kind of like the shape, not the spawns. The spawns were, well, there you can see that it has the 60 FPS lock. I initially thought that the shape was fixed, but yes, I mean, I wasn't wrong. The shape for some of the dungeons is actually fixed, but some of them, especially the transition ones, they also change the shape. It's a case-by-case situation. See, for example, here, I am pretty sure Diablo got the idea of random dungeons from here. See, this, for example, is a It's a random dungeon inside of the real dungeon. It's kind of like the inner dungeon. This is pretty much. I'm pretty sure Diablo got the idea. Diablo 3 got the idea from here. Don't worry, these are extremely. Oh boy. See? See? This is what I've been talking about. Regardless of how good your gear may be, you can get killed. That's extremely valuable. If we combine that with the replayability potential that the game has, don't worry. Anyways, I'll go over all of these details once I get to the final analysis. But for now, um, I've been paying attention to those specific details. Necro Seeker ammo, Healing Relic. Alright, we've got some good mods that may be useful for next time. Large Power Pack. Damn. Well, the pathfinding on that one was a bit weird. Oh well. But yeah, you can get those random dungeons. Let's turn in this quest. Let's see if we can finish this. Well, at least I can assure you this will be the only footage in the whole world of this masochist side quest. If I get killed, I'm not doing this again. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I think I'm getting killed. Yeah, I'm getting killed. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, this is it for today. Please understand that it's been 3 hours and 37 minutes just going back and forth for this specific quest. We will have to finish it next time. Sorry, but we'll have to finish this next time. It's simply way too much. Simply way too much for a single stream. Alright, so this is it for today. Once again, thanks from the bottom of my heart to let me put this blah 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 here over there. Once again, thank you from the bottom of my heart to all of the followers of the Twitch channel, to the 2 new subscribers of the YouTube channel. You always encourage me to continue showcasing all of these forgotten gems and providing you all of this amazing analysis, in-depth analysis that you all love. I know a lot of you watch my streams as YouTube bots or Twitch bots, so thanks from the bottom of my heart for being here with me, or if you watch this as a YouTube bot. So next time we'll finish this weird and masochist side quest, and then we will begin with the side quests of Act number number 5, with the side quests of the 5th act. Remember, we still have a lot of things to do. We've pretty much already analyzed all of the early game and mid game aspects the game has to offer, pretty much everything that I've explained at the beginning of the stream. So we are just going for the end game at this point. So we just need to finish all of the side quests and the main story quest, pretty much finish the game, as you would normally say. Then we'll finish the Tokyo maps. Then we'll finish the Tokyo maps if they are in here, because we won't be able to access them once I install the 2038 mod. We will get to the final analysis once we finish the story and the exclusive Tokyo maps, and then we will begin as leisure gameplay format Siona's mod, the London 2038 mod, and we'll see all of the great differences, all of the great improvements that the mod has to offer. If you've lost it, as I was saying last time, I explained that it's absolutely possible. Now that S2 Games closed, if you're a fan of MOBA games, you can reverse engineer and play both Heroes of New Earth as well as Strife, 2 excellent classic MOBAs completely offline against bots. Their legacy still lives thanks to the community that has given us the tools to reverse engineer them. So, so thanks from the bottom of my heart, ladies and gentlemen, to anyone who may have taken the time to watch my streams, and also thanks to the 2 new subscribers to the YouTube channel from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, see you all in the next one. We are going to hopefully finish this dramatic quest and proceed with with the side quests that are present in Act 5. Have a great week and see you all on Thursday. Bye bye.